Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Korky. This is episode 26 of Life After Lasso. We are moving into November and it has been a hard month indeed. As you'll see there, we have a couple of wins only in the Champions League. We haven't won a game in the league yet. We'll start with the game against Brentford away from home. As you'll see, we've come away with a 2-1 defeat there. We did go 2-0 down before we pull a goal back shortly after. We'll show you the goals here first of all very quickly. As we see Salamakers making a break down the right hand side, plays the ball across to Evan Tony, makes a nice turn on Diamande. Van Dam, Thierry Zoro gets a hand on it. It probably should have done a lot better, but the ball's going in for 1-0. See here, Henry whips in a big cross to the back post. Norgard is there to head home. Shortly after that, we see Colin Hughes finds Jamie Tart, passes the ball through to Obasami on the right hand side. It has a goal and it's in the top corner for 2-1. Wasn't enough to get us back into the game. We're still playing with our 4-2-3-1 formation there. We then played against Ajax in the Champions League. We reverted back to our 4-3-3 formation. We've come away there with a 4-3 victory. As you'll see there, Jamie Tart scored twice, Richard and Jan Maas getting the other goals. Jack Dawkins made a little bit of a complaint about not playing regularly, so we've drafted him back in for defensive midfield. As we see, he plays the ball here left to Guman, makes a break on the left hand side, goes to the byline, crosses the ball back across to the front post. Jamie Tart's there to tuck it in for 1-0. Ajax getting back into it. We see the ball comes to Kenneth Taylor here. There is a initial shot, is deflected, it comes back to him, and he plays it with the outside with the left foot. And as you see then, shortly after, a free kick from Taylor again from the top corner. We see Samuel Busanya on the right hand side, puts the ball back to Arlo Dixon, who's made his international debut, finds Richard outside the box and plays into the bottom corner to make it 2-2. Guman involved again here, finds Colin Hughes, plays the ball across the face of the ball, comes back to Guman, back to Hughes again, and Jamie Toss there to tuck him for, I think we're 3-2 at that stage. Bomber catch then, whipping in the corner, finds the front post, finds Jan Maas to make it 4-2. Just enough time for actually get a late consolation. Comes to Kenneth Taylor involved again, finds Uval, finds Bobe, comes back to Francisco Conceição, makes it 4-3. But we hold on for the win, which is very, very pleasing. We then play against Everton, and we've reverted back to conceding goals in stoppage time. Again here, as you'll see, Samuel Busanya setting us off early there with the opening goal. I'll show you the goals here. We see Eric Garcia coming in, finds Samuel Busanya down the right hand side, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, makes the mistake from the edge of the box. Into the 5 minutes later, we see Busanya finds Dawkins on the edge of the box, back to Diamande, and Goodman drills it in the top corner to make it 2-0. Late on the second half then, we see there's a corner here from Belfry. Again, Zoro gets a hand on it, probably should have done a little bit better to keep that out. It's going on for 2-1. A big cross into the back post, finds Timothy Way, puts it back to Beddle, and he makes it, I think we're 2-2 at this stage. Dawkins involved again here, and has been since he's come on, finds Goodman on the left hand side, cuts in, has a shot on his right foot. Pickford gets a foot on it, can't deflect it wide, and goes in for 3-2. And in stoppage time, we see Bumbercatch receives the ball, tries to play the ball through the queues, it's intercepted by Anana, gives the ball to Beddle, he makes no mistake of it. I mean, Zoro's not been playing his best football lately either. We followed that up with a 1-0 defeat against Spurs. We're not going to bother showing you that one because we haven't scored. We then had, due to injuries, suspension as well for Arlo Dixon, fatigue, fitness and everything setting in. We've changed up the team a little bit. We've had to rest Jamie Tart for this one. He picked up a knock in the last game. We've put Danny Rojas in as the main striker and has repaid our faith in him very well with a hat-trick. We see Coburn feeding a nice ball into Danny Rojas here. One-on-one with the goalkeeper, makes a tidy finish with the keeper's left-hand side. Goodman and Scott combining down the left-hand side, finds Richard in centre midfield. Another lovely through ball, finds Danny Rojas on the left foot to make it 2-0. Coburn and Brandon Williams combining on the right-hand side this time. Brandon Williams goes to the byline, floats the ball up. Danny Rojas scores with his head. It's a complete hat-trick, left foot, right foot, and a header to make it 3-0. Bumbercatch plays a lovely ball forward to Jamie Tart, who's come off the bench, who's one-on-one with the goalkeeper, makes no mistake about it. That result has guaranteed us a playoff place at the very least in the Champions League, and we're about to now play against Fulham in the Premier League. As well as injuries, suspensions, fatigue, resting players, and everything, we've also lost 3 players to the African Nations Cup. Diamande is away with Ivory Coast. Samu Sanya is away with Nigeria, and the newly capped Ryan Sessegnon has joined up with the Ivory Coast as well. So congratulations to him. A little bit disappointing to lose him, especially with Goodman and Canterbury as our only recognised left backs. We've had the draft in Tiernan McDade as cover for left back. We've got Brandon Williams who can also play there as well, mainly as a right back. The two of them can play left and right back. We've had to bring in 17-year-old Harry Usher for central defensive cover, as we are struggling there at the minute. Canterbury there should be fully fit to see out the game, but it's possible we may need to change him. We've got Tom O'Brien in because Zorro is injured for another week or so, roughly. We drafted in Anders Rosenfeld for the bench, but then he picked up an injury. Eric Garcia is picked up an injury as well. He is recommended for 60 minutes, but we're not going to take a risk on him just yet. Our lineup is Tom O'Brien in goal, Arlo Dixon at right back, Jeff Goodman at left back as normal, Mass at centre back as normal with Gareth Canterbury, his defensive partner. Dawkins in defensive midfield, Richard and Kukuc playing in centre midfield, Cooper on the right wing, Scott on the left wing, and Danny Rojas playing up front. We have, we'll say, rested, dropped Jimmy Tart really, essentially. He's been suffering a little bit of fatigue since the knock he picked up. So we're not going to risk him in this game. As well as that, Danny Rojas scored a hat-trick in his last game as the main striker, so we want him to continue as he is. Immediately involved, finds Kukuc, who makes a break down the right-hand side, finds Coburn, goes to the byline, cuts it back to Arlo Dixon, finds Richard on the edge, comes back to Dawkins, goes to Goodman, there's a shot, it's deflected, it's in, it's 1-0, it's an OG for Issa Diop. I feel like that was on target. I feel like that should be Goodman's goal. It's done very well for us in recent games. We see again here Dixon, Richard, back to Dawkins, first time pass. I feel like that's on target. I feel like Goodman probably should get that goal credited to him. But you know what? We're 1-0 up. We don't care. They all go in. They all count. A little bit of a bicycle kick pass there from Goodman to Richard. And Scott in the wing goes back to Richard. Looks for Kukuc. It's a nice first touch. Plays a lovely ball to Danny Rojas. It's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. It's 2-0. Get him! 3 minutes in, we're 2-0 up. This is an excellent start. See that again. It's a lovely first touch from Kukuc. Plays a nice ball into Danny Rojas. Makes no mistake about it. This is an excellent start, boys. Exactly what we want to see. 2-0 up inside the first 3 minutes. Let's keep on going. Two players on bookings now. Both are centre backs. Kukuc, they whip in a corner from the left hand side. Looks to find somebody there. There's something given. Is there a push or offside? Coburn is offside, apparently. Everton currently beating Arsenal 1-0. Leeds beating Middlesbrough 1-0 as well. Leno to take the goal kick. Goes long. Carlos Vinicius won the header there. Arlo Dixon picks up those balls. Back to O'Brien. Comes left to Goodman. Looking for Scott on the wing. Goes back to Dawkins. Looks for Kukuc again. Intercepted by Anthony Robinson. Find somebody, I'm not sure who that was. Finds Andreas. Carlos Vinicius in. 1-0 or 1-on-1. Nice find the net. Harry Wilson that was playing the pass to him. Disappointing, boys. Canterbury really struggling now for fitness. Let's see that again. Tabidi. Really feel like Canterbury should have cut that out first time they had an opportunity. It shouldn't have come through to Vinicius, but he got there. It's 2-1. So we will demand more. Fulham now with a corner to be taken by Andreas Pereira. It's going into the back post. There's a very good save from O'Brien, but Maloney follows up. Let's change this up to very attacking mentality. Both our centre backs are struggling. Maloney gets a good header, beats Goodman, that is. O'Brien should have done better maybe from the save. Maloney follows up to make it 2-2. I mean, with such a strong start, 2 goals in the space of 3 minutes, and then after the half hour we can see 2 goals in the space of 5 minutes. You have to calm down to avoid being sent off. So Jan Maas is getting riled up. Okay. Canterbury's struggling. We're going to need to bring him out. Coburn's not playing well. Scott's not playing well. Barry Wilson's in. I mean, he had a good effort there. O'Brien had to do well to make that save. Pereira again with a corner. Goes to the back post. Cleared by Goodman this time. Finds Arlo Dixon. So they're going to break up that right hand side. He's definitely fouled there by Castagna. It's a tactical free kick. Didn't even get booked for that. We're nearly an hour in. Still 2-2. We've been very disappointing in the league. Our Champions League campaign, which is the one we want to do well in, has gone well for so far. We need to bring in Usher here. Maybe bring in McDade in there. Scott's not playing well, so we'll bring Kraken. We'll bring Jimmy Turpin. We'll bring Daniel Haas onto the line. Put Jimmy Turpin in front. And Coburn's also not playing well. Daniel Haas playing alright. He can, but not great. The Kraken would be the better of the two. Let's make 4 changes. 17-year-old central defender Harry Usher is looking nervous, and probably it's fair. Shard not playing well, Dawkins not playing well. We're bringing Bumbercats maybe. Hughes, maybe we're bringing Hughes. Jack Dawkins taking the game by the scruff of the neck, trying to find a way through. It was a very good shot. It's a very good save from Leno. Kukoc now whipping in corner. Cleared by Diop. Jimmy Tart wins it back. Kukoc. Per touch. Let's breathe them. We really got to be doing better here, boys. 20 minutes to go. Overlap both sides. Work the ball into the box. Let's go slightly more direct. Let's distribute out the back. Let's play a higher, much higher line. Step up more. We gotta be doing better than this. And plays it back to Maloney. Finds Reed in midfield. Finds Camilo to Tibidi. Cuts inside. Arlo Dixon as if he wasn't even standing there. It's kept alive. It's him. Oh. What the hell is going on? Let's see. Tibidi cuts inside. Arlo Dixon like he wasn't even there. Plays the ball. Yeah, Mask cuts it out. Dixon doesn't react. Tibidi wins the header back again. Finds Erson Danilo. It's 3-2, boys. We were 2-0 up in the space of 3 minutes. And it's, we've lost this game 3-2. Furious. Disappointing that we didn't. So we had chances. Maybe I should take back the team talks. We've dropped down to 10th in the league. We are fully 10 points behind leaders Man United, joined with Arsenal. We're only 3 points out of European place qualification. Fulham have climbed out of the relegation zone. Daniel Haas and Jan Maas need a rest. This is very disappointing. Yeah, and then we've got Champions League coming up next, and then we've got the derby game against West Ham. This is a very disappointing result. This is a very disappointing month. We've done well in the Champions League. We've now lost 1, 2, 3, 4 of the last 5 games. We haven't won in 6 domestically, including the cups. Um, there will be an inquest, absolutely. So we're going to wrap it up at that. Disappointingly so. We will be back in the next month where we play the games in December. We've got Sociedad in the Champions League. We then play West Ham, Newcastle, Wolves, Man City, Crystal Palace in the Derby, and Aston Villa. None of those are easy games at all, but that is how we will see it through. As always, please do like, share, subscribe, comment. Let us know how you're getting on with your AFC Richmond game. We would love to hear your feedback. We will be back in the next month for those games. I hope you've enjoyed this episode more than what I've enjoyed it. We will see you in the next one. Until then, thank you and take care. Thank you for watching this video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Please do like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments below. I'd love to hear your feedback as well. You can check out one of these recommended videos. We will see you in the next one. Thank you and take care.